Well, hello, boys and girls. It's when I feel like it o'clock. I'm Pearl of Wisdom, and you're listening to my NHL Pearls of Wisdom. Uh, it's been, we had a couple days with no videos, didn't we? Yeah, I took some extra time to get some deep meditation in. Went over and hung out at Chinky's House of Pilates quite a bit. Just took a break, a little bit of a break. We all need a break, even if it's from the joy and frolic that we create daily. Sometimes we even need a break from that. Different type of frolic. Just go to a different type of frolic is what we did. What I did anyways. Well, I don't know what you all did. I hope you had a great break for your weekend. You watched some all-star festivities and such. Can't believe that McDavid lost the fastest skater. Good thing I didn't put any dimes on that. Wow. I have a feeling that, I don't know, it's just me. I have a feeling that McDavid kind of lost it on purpose because down the road here, he's probably going to skip all-star games. If you know McDavid, he's a pretty private dude. I could see him doing kind of like what Ovechkin does. And if he had like some long, fastest skater streak going on, it'd be really hard to do. So kind of lose one and then just like, it's not a streak anymore. So you can do that. Just could be wrong. I could be wrong, but I just kind of thought that. Got a letter here from Larry Pernickel. Pernickel, I think it looks P-E-A, Pernickel. That's what it looks like to me. From, can't read that, Thompson, Indiana. And he's asking if now that we're doing B-Pow picks with Brian and me, Pearl of Wisdom, B-Pow, clever. If I'm going to stop doing these videos. And no, why would I? No, why would I leave the finest in the land fans of all time? Why would I leave that? Absolutely not. And the rest of the letter, he's a big St. Louis fan, so he went on about how the Blues winning the cup and stuff, and it was wonderful. We all sat around the letter table, and I read it out loud to Helen and my wife and all the other gang, Guido, and we just had big smiles, satisfying smiles on our faces as we read all the letters that you send, every one of them. We may not put them up here, but I write back to everybody that asks me questions and send you pearls of wisdom necklaces and all the pearls. So yeah, send your letters. It's fun. We enjoy it. Haven't had any comments in the comment section much because I really didn't do a video. I did the one on the All-Star game there. Didn't really get too much response from that one, I'm afraid. But it's okay. It's all right. It doesn't hurt me. Not, down where it hurts there. It doesn't hurt me. I feel fine. I'm okay. Namaste. Okay. All right. So yeah, we got that letter taken care of, and I guess we should just go into picks for today, shall we? You can get a deeper, more in-depth view of why I picked these picks and such. If you go to B-Pal Picks, we've got some fine programming over there. I may change things up here a little bit. Maybe you guys will want me to change it up. Put that down in the comment section. Let me know if you want me to start doing like trade deadline stuff or talking about specific teams or what have you. Hockey is on my mind 95% of my life. So I can talk about I can talk about any team, any player, anything you want me to talk about. Just let me know if you want me to do that. If you want me to keep doing the picks things, I'll do that because it's all for you, boys and girls. I got some all-star pearls here for you all. This is for all of you. I got a nice all-star basket. It's cute. Helen made it for me. There we go. There you go. There, Joe, you can have those. Yeah, you don't need to steal them from all the other people you try to steal them from, Mr. Joe Johnson and Richie Rich and Karen Zelansky. There you go. There you go for you as well. And Doug Masta. All of you guys, everyone, all of you getting Puel, Jacob Puel is getting some. It's nice. It's nice. I know. Just bathe in them. Just allow it to soak into your soul. There we go. Good times. I got tennis on back there, if you notice. I like tennis. And with B-Pow picks, I'm probably going to start doing tennis picks as well. I'm pretty darn good. Almost as good as hockey. Maybe not quite, but pretty darn good. I make money. And by the way, I'm making money now. I'm betting and I'm winning. And if you go to the Patreon there for B-Pow picks, what you're going to see is one of the things that we're going to do is I'm going to tell you what I'm betting. If you get the big package or whatever, not that you don't have a big package, but I mean, if you grab this specific big package, then you can do that. And that Brian is the finest in the land with all the internet stuff, interweb, and he's working on all of that right now as we speak. So, but if you go over there, you can see we have tiers and all kinds of wonderful things, and you can buy picks for like $2 per month and stuff. So it's inexpensive, and it helps us be able to bring you this fine programming too. So there's that. Okay, let's go. Caps and Habs. No Ovechkin for the Caps. The Caps are a team that like to party a little bit, if you happen to notice on their Stanley Cup winning celebrations, and I love it. And I think they do it through the season. I think they enjoy life. They get serious, but they also, break up the year. And the thing with that is, though, they kind of crap the bed sometimes. They did so against Columbus not too long ago. The Devils, they lost big, and they looked like they'd had a fun night the night before. And I think it's possible that could be here as well. Holtby is going to be in net for the Caps. This seems like a really good place for the Habs. I think you're probably getting plus money. I don't think it'll be a blowout. At the very least, parlay the Habs on a PL here. I would say that'd be a very good bet. But I'm kind of leaning to the Habs. I'm leaning to the Habs like 3-2, something like that. Devils versus the Pens. Interesting game. I just think the Sens stack up well against the Devils in a lot of ways. And until I see, with Blackwood in net, there's always a possibility for the Devils to win. I really enjoy, his improvement this year has been fantastic. And since the coaching change, especially, it seems, for whatever reason. But I think Holberg is going to be in net for the Sens. And that being the case, I got to go with the Sens. With Holberg stopped like 39 or 49 shots or some ridiculous thing. Calgary totally outplayed them that game. And it was because of Holberg. And he's just been getting better and better. So I'm going to lean the Sens here, and I'm going to say like 3-1. Leafs versus the Preds. I kind of went back and forth on this one. My leaning is to the Leafs because Jake Muzzin is back. I almost would go with the Preds otherwise because that D-line is so bad. But they don't need the greatest D-line with their offense. I like the over here, and I'm taking the Leafs 5-3. So that would be an over on a 6.5 too. I think it's going to be a high-scoring affair. Lightning versus the Stars. I don't like the Lightning or Stars flow. I really don't, ever since the coaching change. Montgomery, I think they really were enamored with him, and they feel bad for him that he had the drinking problem or whatever the problem was. So I'm going to take the Lightning 3-1 until I keep on leaning that way against stronger opposition until I see something a little better from the Stars. I just really am not a fan of their flow. The Blues versus the Canucks. This is a tough game. But I do like the Canucks here, like 3-2, especially if Binnington's in net. Binnington has looked shaky as of late. Ever since Allen started playing really well, Binnington seems to be kind of on the edge a little bit. So I'm taking the Canucks 3-2. Ducks versus the Sharks. I do not like the Sharks flow at all. I think Bob Boughner doesn't look like, I don't know what to say. He looks terrible behind the bench. He looks stressed out. He looks whiny. Just awful. If I was a general manager, I would have fired him already, honestly. He wears those fancy suits, which actually I kind of like. It gives some character to the game. But if you're whiny and bitchy like that in the suit and everything, it just looks, I think he's being ridiculed by his team, honestly. And I think it's put him in a bad way. That being said, you have Dallas Eakins for the Ducks. Not too many teams I would pick the Ducks on very often, but with Dallas Eakins, he's going to get those young guys playing hard. Even though their general managers basically come out and said they're rebuilding, these guys are kind of playing for jobs, and that's the other thing. With San Jose Sharks, they don't have too many guys playing for jobs. That's the bad thing. They probably should be rebuilding, but they have too many contracts that are too long and they're too safe. And I think the only thing that the Sharks have that gives them motivation is they shouldn't want to lose because they're going to give Ottawa a really good draft pick. But you know what? Players don't really pay attention to that. And actually, they look at it as management, what were they doing? And now Carlson is there. It's just, there's so many layers to what's wrong with San Jose. Bringing in Carlson and letting Pavelski go, I get it. I get it. On the ice, I get it. But in that room, that's tough. It really is. Anyways, I'm taking the Ducks 3-2, something of that nature. About like that. Well, that's my full 42%, boys and girls. I should have more than 42 maybe, because I have taken a couple days off, but I don't. I only get 42% a day. That's all I have. That's all I have. I got another letter. I wanted to do the letter at the end. It's from Daryl Pineman, and didn't give where he's from. I like it when you tell me where you're from. Daryl Pineman. He said, I went to the pants-free living seminar and noticed there was a few people there wearing pants. And, thank you very much. That you pointed that out. We are a open community, and some people just want to go find out what it's all about. You know what I mean? And so they're new to the whole environment, and they're not quite sure, and they got a lot of questions. So we're not going to kick people out for wearing pants. It's not what pants-free living life is all about. It's not the energy, it's not the spirit of pants-free living. We don't hate people who wear pants or want to, we just are bringing a philosophy to the masses. Thank you for your letter. And I guess that's going to be it for me today. That's it. Have a great day. Lots of love to you.